Again, you gotta love technology. It's spinning, so you're like, am I there? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I think I am. Hey, everybody, thank you all so much. First of all, I y'all as I am gonna go ahead. There we go, and just say thank you. Just say thank you. I think that I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna give it a minute. Y'all know that we got to give chance for Facebook to push stuff out and all good algorithm. And I want to comment on some of the comments. So if you missed my part one of the Great Resignation, don't leave your day job. You can go ahead and go further down in my post. It was, I guess, about a week or so ago. This is a whole series, but I really am just kind of being moved in the midst of writing my book, things that I feel like people don't hear enough. Okay, so if there are questions that you have about being an entrepreneur, about entrepreneurship, whatever, please post in the comments. Share in these business groups that you're in and these other places where people are thinking about it. Um, Part-time entrepreneur, passive income, all these things. Now, again, I've prefaced this. These are my opinions. If there's controversy, if there are things that you don't like, I totally understand. We are not always going to agree on everything. I am sharing from my experience after 25 years of being out here in the coaching space, the gurus, and what I feel, what I guess aggravates me. I think that's probably the best word. Aggravates, frustrates, is what is not being told. So again, I'm Shawn LeSuer. I have been building my business. Don't you just love that? For 25 years now. This is my 25th anniversary of being without a W-2. And a lot of my friends are like, "Oh my God, that's like such a big deal. Oh my God," and it is a big deal. It is a big deal. I don't take it lightly. But what I want to talk about today is the total cost of entrepreneurship. I think a lot of times people are only talking about the benefits, right? Like I talked about in the first video, like the Ruha, you're seeing them in the private jets and in the, I don't have my sunglasses today. You're seeing all of the glam and none of the grit. You're seeing all of the results and you're not seeing the behind the scenes. And so I'm really talking to those of you who are entrepreneurs. Hopefully you're encouraged, but also for those of you who are thinking about it. You're reading this, you're seeing this, you're hearing about all these friends that they making 250,000 and they in Dubai and they in the Caribbean and they just making money while they sleeping. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing because I know some of you have heard this. I know some of you right now might even be teaching it. Again, not trying to offend. What I'm actually just encouraging you to do is tell the whole story. Tell the whole truth, okay? There's so much to this entrepreneur life. And so today I'm only going to be on for, I do 15 minutes or less talking about this entrepreneur life in preparation for, yes, I'm selling something. So we're going to talk about that in this video too. But I have a book coming out next month. It's the Work From Home Bible, but that actually is the second edition of that book. But this is an entrepreneur's legacy. So this is really the root of where it's coming from. What is your legacy? What is it that I want to leave on this earth? What is it I want to share? And so I want to first talk about counting the cost. That's my topic today, is counting the cost. Now, many of you are probably leaving your job for better money, better opportunities, right? You want more flexibility. You want time to take care of your loved ones. You want time with your kids. You want time with your spouse, your parents. You want more time. So let me start by saying, number one, if time is what you're looking for, I said it before, I'm going to say it again, then you need to know how to better utilize the time that you have. As an entrepreneur, everybody is doing this DIY. I talked about it before, solopreneur. I don't know if you understand the scope of what you're taking on. You're basically making a job for yourself. And you think that that's okay. Well, see, here's the deal. Number one cost is your time. Okay? The time that you're going to need to learn how to run a business. So many of you go out and get a secretary. That's normally the first person you hire. And I know there's some people who follow me who are going to love this. That is not the first person you hire in a business. Okay? So I'm going to tell you who the first person is in a minute. The second thing that you normally do, thinking that you're saving time, is you're going to get a coach. or you go and get a course. You do know that with a coach or a course, I'm just going to tell it like it is. Like I said, not everybody's going to like it, but with a coach or a course, you know what you're going to have to do? The work. You're going to still have to study. Your coach can't do the work for you. Yes, they can accelerate your learning. I'm not against coaches. But if you're talking about starting a business, one that is going to replace your income, the first thing you need to know is not just leverage other people's time and expertise. You have to learn what it's like to not just be an operator in your business, but an owner. You have got to have a team. You have got to leverage a team. But here's the deal. I'm going to tell you something that's even deeper than that. I don't know why people decide they want to hire an assistant. You don't even know what it takes. What are they assisting you to do? This is I don't know what happened in the world. The first thing that you need if you're going to replace your income is to count the costs, count all of your living costs. Okay, so not just your salary, everybody. You need to account health insurance, not just your health insurance. What about your life insurance? You want to count everything that your job is currently paying, everything. Okay, does your company have a reimbursement? Does your company have a retirement plan? Does your company? You have been putting into that. You have been contributing to that. Are they matching it? How much did they match? So I want you to really think about, there are a lot of costs that you will now have to take on. So you think that, okay, I'm going to go and make, say, $200,000. Do you know the expenses that are going to be required to run your business? All right. So the costs, one, your living costs, but you also have to know your operating expenses. Are you going to have a physical location to meet clients? Are you going to have to upgrade your internet? Are you going to have to expand what it is that you currently have available to you so that you can better accommodate and better serve the people that you're planning to serve? Like, can we just have some real talk? I don't know why no one talks to you about, they always tell you, okay, you can get this automation and you can get this. Do you know that you have to include the content? You have to take the time for the content. And then if you're not a writer or you're not a speaker or you're not good video, you are spending so much time going about business without the focus being the one thing that people don't want to talk about. And oh my gosh, especially women. Again, I hope I'm not offending anybody, but it's just real. You go to these women events and everybody's kind of kumbaya and dealing with our emotions and dealing with our egos and our feelings, and we're going to be empowered. And nobody wants to talk about money. Is that not bizarre? Because as much as you are maybe quitting your job so that you can have more time, everything is going to cost you some money. Okay, now here we go. I don't believe time is money. Now, I know y'all hear it all the time. I don't believe that. I believe that time is everything. Money you can grow, invest, lose, get it back. Money you can share, get. I mean, there's so many things you can do with money. Not so much with your time. Not so much with your time. You got this. This is the time that you have. And so, have you really thought about the time that is going to take for you to set up your business? The time it's going to take for you to truly replace not just your salary, but all of the costs that you currently don't have in your budget that you now are going to have in your budget. Okay? Like I said, your savings, your investment, your retirement, your insurances. Hello, if you are independent, let's say financial advisor, your company may be covering these things. Maybe your company is covering your certification training, your licensing, all of these things, and you want to leave that company. Are you going to pay for that PMP? Are you going to pay for whatever additional certifications for you to make that top dollar? I'm telling you, I deal with people all the time. In most cases, you're not. So count all of the costs. Those are just the financial costs. I want to talk before I end today about the emotional costs. You are doing something different than most people. I know if you look on the internet, everybody got a job, everybody got a side hustle. I'm talking to you, the entrepreneur who wants to be full-time in their business, who wants to support their family, who wants to live a legacy, who wants to leave a legacy and live a legacy. Hello, yeah, both. I'm talking to you. You are going to be in a rare group. And can your current group, your current peer group, your family, your friends, your associates, can they really accommodate that? And how are you going to feel being the outlier? If I could tell you how much negativity, how much negative advice, bad advice, how many people have gone on social, how many I've been at a family function, and I don't even want to tell you guys because y'all, I don't even know if you're really ready. I've been at family functions and like, oh yeah, she went to school for nothing. Oh yeah, well she isn't doing anything. I'm like, wow, I make payroll every week. I do. Again, I've done more things than most of the people around me have. Gone more places, seen more things. But guess what? If it doesn't fit in the box or the checklist that they deem successful, are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay with your spouse, your friends being resentful that you have to work when they want to go to the club, when they want to go out at night? Are you gonna be hurt? Are you going to be disappointed? Is it going to break you when someone calls you a failure or when you actually do fail at something? And I actually don't call it failure when you learn something. We are risk takers. Entrepreneurs take risks every single day. Are you guarded? Are you sensitive? Are you afraid to make a bad move? Yeah, you can study best practices. But really and truly, this is what I want to end with. If you are looking to be an entrepreneur, if you are looking to actually build a business, the first person you need to hire is not a coach. I know it's going to be scary. It's not an assistant. Uh-oh, get ready. I want you to think about that building that's on the street right now. Just go and drive down some major street. You know, I've lived in Michigan, I lived in Maryland, I lived in Missouri, and now I'm in Texas. So drive down Telegraph, Woodward, St. Charles Rock Road. I think that's the one. Lindbergh in St. Louis. Drive down Reisterstown Road. Drive down any of these major streets. Michigan Avenue, Main Street. And there's a building that's being built. What's the first thing that you see on that lot? Yeah, you see the construction workers. Hello, are you willing to put workers in place before the building is open? I'm just saying, okay? But you know what you see? Salespeople. 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 Building up for lease. They have a great picture of it, but you don't know what it's going to be like. They plan to sell out that building before it's even finished. But yet you want to have everything perfect before you even start selling. Come on, somebody. I need a drum roll, a hand clap, a fist bump, or something. If you don't realize that you will be selling, if you turn off this video because, oh my gosh, she's selling something. Oh my God, do not quit your job, please. Do not blame your talent or your tribe if you're not successful and you don't want to sell. Don't blame it on them. Don't blame it on people don't want to support me. My friends, no. You're not selling. Better yet, you haven't taken the time to find out who you serve so that you can not even call it selling, but you can service them because it truly is a gift that you have to give to them. You're an accountant, you don't want to talk about it. No, I'm insurance. I mean, gosh, I'm just so afraid to talk to people about it. Or you're a therapist. Well, you know, I'm just going to let back. And really, I hear it all the time. Oh, I got this, and you're just spending money down the drain before you even make any money. Not only is it backward, it is a setup for frustration, and I am here to tell you, if you want to truly run a business and be successful and be full-time in your business, count all the costs. Your personal cost, not just your living and your lifestyle, but again, friends, family, people who are going to be resentful, people who are going to be negative, people who are literally going to not like you because you took a leap that they didn't take. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to be called, oh, you know, just it's a little business, small business? Who else is giving people jobs right about now? I'm from Detroit, not the factories, unfortunately. Most big corporations are downsizing right now. Who is keeping the economy running? Small businesses. So guess what, family? You're going to have to get over this not hiring people. If you want to make a difference, if you want to make an impact, get out of your own way. Start to actually set up a system for success and watch what's going to happen to your business. If you're not ready to do all that and it seems like too much work, please Stay on your job. Don't do it. This great resignation is a setup. It's a setup for more and more people to be angry and frustrated and sad, and more people to blame coaches, gurus, and etc. Because, well, I bought this and I bought this, and they're blaming systems. You guys are doing it. I know you paid for this class and paid for this system, and it didn't work for me, and I'm not going to use that because you didn't know what you were doing. You didn't have a system in place. You didn't do the research. You didn't put together a sales team so that you can learn from your people. You didn't do any of that. I know. They don't want to tell you that, but I'm here to tell you. You want to be successful. You want to do what it is that you set out to do. Make sure that you're aware of all of the costs, and you surround yourself by people who are willing to go the distance, support you, that you can trust, and that will help you sell yourself and your product. That's what it's all about, everybody. So thank you so much. Make sure you leave your comments below if this was a blessing to you, if this was helpful to you. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to marketingwithshawn.com. It's SHAWN. And for real, I can't even tell you. I'm actually been so busy writing a book. I might have to go back over there and see what's been updated over there. But either way, that's how you can find me. I'm Shawn LeSuer. Thank you guys so much. And I hope to see you. I'm here for more, greater, and better in life and in business. Thanks, everybody.